वेलकम नाजरीन, मैं हूं आमिर पिरज़ादा, आपका होस्ट शो स्टोर फ्रंट के साथ दोबारा हाजिर होते हैं। नाजरीन, जैसा आप जानते हैं, इस प्रोग्राम में हम आपकी मुलाकात एंटरप्रेन्योर से करवाते हैं, नए आइडियाज़ इंट्रोड्यूस करवाते हैं और उसके साथ साथ आपकी जो मुलाकात है और अगर आपके सवालात के जवाबात हैं वो देते हैं। तो नाज़रीन, इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर जिस शख्सियत को हमने आज इनवाइट किया है, उनका जो एक्सपीरियंस है पिछले 30 ईयर्स से वो रहा है इंटरनेट सिक्योरिटी से। आईटी इज़ अ वेरी ब्रॉड वर्ड टू से, बट उनका एक्सपीरियंस जो है वो रहा है प्रोग्रामिंग से। ही हैज़ बीन अ होस्ट फॉर रेडियो ओवर 8 years. He's been managing his own company, Anything Internet. तो आज हम सिक्योरिटी, प्राइवेसी और मज़ीद बिजनेस आइडियाज़ से गुफ्तगू करेंगे। Good friend, Jerry Hobby.
Well, thank you very much. Good to be here.
Welcome to the show, Jerry. I hope I did the justice a little bit with your introduction.
I hope so.
Yeah. So please explain a little bit which I maybe missed by any chance.
Okay. Well, no, that actually is pretty good. You know, I spent almost 20 years working for EDS and primarily in the airline sector. And in the airline sector, most of my work was in security, performance, and disaster recovery types of computer programming and systems management. And then for the last, say, almost 15 years, I've been doing the web design business with Anything Internet, doing internet marketing consulting, the radio show overlapping with that. And so here I am today, just trying to keep up with technology and keep up with, business,
Excellent.
Small business.
Excellent. So for the small business, how important that is. Security, of course, is important for every business, but on what level somebody can spend money on? I mean, how important could that be?
It's more important than people would think. Like, I'll give you a little story about one of my clients that they had an e-commerce system on their website where they could take credit card payments. And they stored all those credit card payments in a regular text file, which could be read by anybody, and it was not password protected. So anybody that happened to know the web URL of that particular text file could pull it up and see every credit card transaction that's ever made on that website. That's, of course, not very secure. And, of course, we fixed that for them. But these are the kinds of things that happen. And the reason that they happen is when people build their own websites or they get some IT guy to build them a website or something, they don't think about all of these little details that come into play. Now, if those credit cards got compromised, that ends up in a lawsuit that could cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to that business owner. So maybe they saved $500 or maybe they saved $5,000 by not hiring a properly qualified programmer, but they put themselves at risk of going out of business. So it's always important to have somebody that really understands security to look at these things.
Is there any government restriction laws that if you are accepting credit cards, you have to follow certain
Well, the
criteria?
government doesn't. I don't think the government necessarily has laws on that, but the credit card companies do. Like when you sign a merchant agreement with Visa or MasterCard,
so they want to make sure that
they
you
require certain things.
Save them in a certain manner.
Right. In fact, a quick tip for most small businesses is you should not accept credit cards directly yourself. That most banks will give you a way to let their website jump in and close that transaction to where actually the credit card information is entered on the bank's little pop-up, if you will, and nothing is stored on your computer. And that's really a better way to do it. So that your servers don't have credit card information. But you still have personal information and addresses and things. And you still have to be careful to protect that, and you can be liable there.
And another question, Jerry, might be any of the viewers, if they're watching, they might think, when you introduce somebody with the IT is a very broad name or a title for somebody to to be judged by. So just out of curiosity, so I will ask you the right questions. Hopefully, they also get the benefit. So if I say IT, what specific field you have worked? I touched base on the network security, but what would be the right question to ask somebody? Hey, you work in IT, what, software development or hardware?
Well, that's actually a
right
perfect question, but for me, the answer is all of the above.
Okay.
My short story is when I hired on at EDS, my goal was to become the Chief Technology Officer. So I intentionally built my career to work in systems administration, software development, database management, project management. So I went around the circle, which that's the jack of all trades, master of none kind of a thing. But this way I could speak intelligently on every subject matter, from banking to airlines to transportation to security. So I'm all around. But most IT guys, they do their one thing. They work on servers, they work on desktops, or they're programmers, or they're networks, and they don't overlap.
I thought you were going to say the jack of all trades, master of some.
That's better.
Instead of
it's a lot to keep up with, but
master of none.
It's one of those do what you love kind of a things, and I love technology, so like all day, all night, every day, that's all I do is
so
try to learn,
what is new? What is hot in the market as to security point of view? Or privacy laws?
Privacy is the big one on the news. You've heard about Facebook and this whole thing with Donald Trump and selling the data.
Right.
Well, it's a whole lot bigger than that. And here's the thing people don't realize, okay? And I don't want to get on a big soapbox about this, but all your data is being captured now, right? You're putting photos on Facebook. You're uploading videos to YouTube. There's only so much people can do with that for now. But down the line, they'll be able to analyze all this with image recognition and all of this stuff. So this way, people will be able to look at date and time stamps, track data from different sources, and they'll be able to map out every minute of your life.
Yes.
So if you think there's anything anonymous about your life or anything private about your life, it's not.
It's not. Even if you are not posting.
Right.
Isn't it right?
Your phone tracks everything, and they keep records. They know everywhere you're going all the time. It's like criminals get caught all the time because they had their cell phone in their pocket.
Right.
You know, things like that. But it's only getting worse because cameras have facial recognition. Traffic cameras can read license plates. That's how they caught the Boston bomber, the marathon bomber.
Right.
When he drove into New York, a camera read his license plate, so they knew exactly where the car was, and that's how they caught him.
Right.
Now, that's the benefit of this technology.
Yeah.
The downside is that corporations and governments know everything you do, every move you make, even when you try to stay offline. If you have a credit card, if you have a cell phone, you're going to be tracked. And I think we need to have some law reforms on privacy because corporations are just collecting everything. And they'll use the same data you have up there now will be applied forever.
So let's talk about, or maybe briefly touch on, how one can avoid all this. How can you save or secure your personal information? Let's not talk about the corporate right now.
Okay.
But how can you do it? I mean, shut off your phone, don't use it.
Well, and there's a big trend in that of people going offline. They're deleting their Facebook accounts, and when they do, there's actually a movement like a hashtag delete Facebook or something, and you can contact Facebook and say, take me off. I don't want my data there, and Facebook will delete your data.
And the government is working towards that. What is the hottest?
There's going to be more of that, and like what I think is the laws need to be that every single company that uses your data should have your permission to use your data, as opposed to you saying yes to Facebook and then Facebook selling it to 20 other companies, right? So I think there's room for improvement there. But the biggest thing is just assume that everything you do, everything you write in an email, every picture that you take is going to be out there, and assume that computers can recognize every single thing and that everywhere you go you're going to be tracked, and live like you're being monitored by Big Brother, because right now that's what it is. And so like me, I don't put risque things online, not even in private ways. Everything that I do is up and above, and if you go through all my stuff, you won't find anything offensive or to hold against me, because I've always been aware that someday, somehow, this stuff might be used, so I keep it very clean, whatever goes online.
So hopefully government take enough security measures, but most of them, are very excited to show and share all part of our lives without even knowing. What do you say, since your background was in security, what do you say about, this is something that I don't want to go in detail where I heard from, but it was very common understanding that Facebook and, or I guess your phone companies can listen
Yes.
To your conversations.
Yes.
And is it true?
It's true.
Wow.
But they don't do that. Okay, so
is it true that they can do it, but they don't do that?
It's possible, but they don't. So let me put it real simple. Okay, let's talk about Amazon's Alexa device and Google's comparable device. I think they call it the Google Home or whatever they call it, but their little desktop device. These devices have microphones on them, just like your phone does. All of these devices can be set to a wake-up word where you say, Alexa, what time is it? Well, for her to hear you say Alexa, she has to be listening at all times for that one moment when you say Alexa. And the device doesn't do speech recognition. Amazon servers do. That means every single word you say in that house is being recorded and sent to an Amazon server for analysis. Then when they see the word Alexa, they jump over and they do whatever their magic is. The question is, what happens to all those words that are said that were not targeting Alexa, because they are getting captured and they are being sent to these different devices, and those things can be recorded, and probably the police or the NSA or somebody else can listen in on that without your knowledge. So just know that. Now, I have Alexa in my house, but I'm not conducting anything.
So you call Alexa with a different name, maybe?
Yeah, well, I call her Alexa, but it doesn't matter what you say, because if I walk in my house and I say hello to my cat, the device, the Echo Dot or whatever, still hears what I said, still sends it to Amazon. If Amazon hears the word Alexa, then it runs their software. If it doesn't hear the word Alexa, it just discards it. But everything that I said in the house did get sent to their servers for analysis. So anywhere along the lines, maybe a hacker could tap in and actually hear it. And that hacker would more likely be the police or the NSA or your cable companies, which are kind of the evil guys in this whole conversation.
I didn't know about that, but so it means that Facebook has been hot, sharing people's data for their own marketing. I guess they should share, don't you think?
Well, they did it
they should share some money to their customers, right?
Well,
or followers.
See, the thing is, there's good things that you can do with this data, and then there's bad things that you can do. But we, as the people this data is about, don't have a say-so on what those things are. And if we felt like we could make money on some stuff, we might be more open to it. But when we look at things like the presidential campaign and see how our data is being used to send us targeted political ads, that can be very offensive. Because if you don't like Trump and you're getting a bunch of Trump ads, you're going to be angry about it. But you gave Facebook permission to do this. And so
I have noticed actually myself, and it happens, I'm pretty sure it happened to you also. When you search something, after a little while, a few days after, you start seeing the suggested posts on your Facebook. How do they know?
Doesn't that scare you?
So how do they know as they read your mind?
This is the amount of sharing data. That's the scary part. 'Cause you can go on, say, Google and search for something, or Amazon. And a big one, the most common one, and maybe what you've experienced, is you go to Amazon and you search for whatever, frying pans, okay? Then you go to Facebook, and there's an ad for frying pans. And you're like, how does that happen? That ad is probably served from Amazon, and Amazon knows you've been looking at frying pans. So Facebook's really not the culprit there. That's Amazon.
Another thing which I have noticed, if you search something on Amazon, you have an account, you don't buy it, and then right after, Facebook will show you the suggested product. So even though you looked at Amazon, but Facebook is suggesting, so it means that Amazon is paying that target customers. Just like when there is a seminar or a motivational show or something like that, if you sign up, this is something I read about, that they also have categories, how many people clicked and how many people actually signed up. So they can even divide in subcategories to target those two type of people, who just click, and those who actually fill out the form. That's really, really scary, but, I mean, we don't have anything to hide.
The logic underneath that is actually very complicated. There's data science to understanding why people click on things and where they click and who clicks how often and how many levels deep they go. There's entire industries for studying that kind of thing.
Right.
And I even did it in a newsletter. I wrote a newsletter in an email, and somewhere in the middle, just not related to the topic, I just put click here. And then I went on and continued my newsletter. The bottom of my newsletter, I said 37% of the people that read this newsletter clicked on where it said click here.
Yeah.
Even though there was nothing to entice you to click there. It's just the behavior patterns of people, right?
Yeah.
So there's people that make their whole living studying this kind of behavior. I find it fascinating. I know some things, and I use it as we do web marketing for people, but it's fascinating.
Jerry, I wish I had more time on this section, but we can go on and on. There's so much interesting. So viewers, I hope you enjoyed this conversation from security point of view, IT. We can go on and on. If your interest is in IT or any question you want to ask, definitely Jerry will give out his information. तो नाज़रीन, जैसा कि हर प्रोग्राम के अंदर इस प्रोग्राम में भी हम आपकी मुलाकात एक लोकल सेलिब्रिटी से करवाएंगे. आफ्टर दिस शॉर्ट ब्रेक विल बी बैक. हमारे साथ रहिएगा. शुक्रिया. वेलकम नाज़रीन, मैं हूं आमिर पीरज़ादा स्टोर फ्रंट के साथ. नाज़रीन, आपने जेरी हॉबी की गुफ्तगू सुनी. स्पेशली दोज पीपल हु आर in the IT or security, or they enjoy the new technologies, they must enjoy his talk. I wish I had more time with him to discuss those things what we were discussing. But आपके साथ नाज़रीन एक और बात बताते चलें कि एवरी थर्ड सेक्शन इस प्रोग्राम में हम आपकी मुलाकात एक लोकल सेलिब्रिटी से करवाया करेंगे जो आप लोगों के लिए इंस्पिरेशन भी होगी, इंफॉर्मेटिव भी होगी. तो इस प्रोग्राम के साथ हम दूसरे सेक्शन में जेरी हॉबी के साथ मज़ीद बात करते हैं. So Jerry, back to the topic, as we did, you have plenty of experience in security, data developing, and you know over 15 languages you have worked on. So yes, if somebody has IT knowledge, as we said that IT is a broader work, but if you are working in a software side of it or the hardware side of it, you can work for somebody, make money, you can open up your company and make money. But the trend, which I have seen, and obviously you can shed light on this, people have become, in their 30s and 40s, multi-millionaire by getting somebody else's ideas and duplicating it. So what do you think about those? I mean, how do they get that hand on? They haven't worked in technology that much, but how does that drastic change happened or occurred?
Oh, I tell you, this is a hot topic, right? Yeah. And some of this is coming from, if you think about IT things, okay, just various IT things as being tools in a toolbox. Okay, you sit over here and you design one tool and you're really good at making that tool work. Yeah. But then another guy says, you know what, if I combine this tool with that tool, I can do something else with it. So he starts, borrowing, stealing, licensing, whatever relationships that he forms, and then goes and does something like that. So as soon as you start to see a tool bringing a potential to the market, then everybody jumps on it. Whether it's internet-connected devices, like a good example would be like these Internet of Things or internet-connected devices. Somebody comes up with a really tiny chip that makes it really easy to put a small device on the internet. Now all these companies start incorporating it, all these programmers and different people start thinking of, hey, I could do that. They get a little seed money, and then boom, they've got something out there. So you're always looking for that next new little idea to jump on it.
So go ahead, finish the thought.
I was just going to say, as I've told people that, so when you read the blogs and the trade papers and you see a new word, a new product, or a new thing that you haven't heard, don't skip over it. That might be the next great thing. When you see that word, you go figure out, well, what is that? You don't say, I don't know what that is. I don't understand that acronym. No, that acronym might be your future. Yeah. So never skip over the new stuff.
That's an excellent advice. Usually we do that. Especially when you're learning or reading over some new technology. Yes, you're absolutely right with this one. Whoever takes an initiative to learn that either word or the upcoming technology can make money off of it. So you also had experience. You have been a president and CEO of the Anything Internet, which you operated and currently operating. Would you like to share with viewers what type of services do you offer to your clients?
Well, Anything Internet or anythinginternet.com, I'll put the plug out there for the website, right? Anything Internet is an internet marketing company for small businesses. And that's everything from web design to newsletters and content creation and whatever it takes. It's like anything, right? And what happens is when people want to build a website, they think they can just go put up their, a few pages and type it on there and whatever. And that's not what it's like at all. Those days are way gone. And in fact, I've always had a joke about the 5 dirty words on a website, which is welcome to our website. That you take the very most important line and place on your website and you put something as stupid as welcome to our website. And I'm going to check your website and see if it says that. It's like, because you're missing a great marketing opportunity. And so you have to think about where, people are going to skim read, they're going to click around, you have 3 seconds to get their attention or they're going to hit the back button. These kinds of things. And most people are too close to the problem to really think about what that is. So that's the biggest part of our consulting is we'll look at your website and then we'll figure out, is this website actually effective or are you running off your customers? And where can you implement new ideas and new technologies to take it to the next level?
So consulting is your specialty there?
Yes.
You help them launch the product maybe, or how about software development? If somebody has a bright idea and they want to convert it into a phone app, would you be able to assist them?
Yeah, we can help with phone apps and some PC apps. There's a limit to what we'll do there because we focus on the internet and the connectivity. But we have programmers, and we've got offices in Romania and the Philippines as well as in Houston, and we have programmers to do just about anything that comes up. Most of the time I get tapped for websites and for consulting and content writing, things of that nature. But we've done menu designs and all kinds of other things that are,
Any small business owner who's watching and have a little bit interest on securing their data, let's say if they have even 2 branches, right, as small as 2 branches, would he or she be able to communicate those 2 office locations? Would you be able to help with them, with the network?
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So I think that's a better idea to have a better control. Back in a few years back, I just wanted to relate with this website where it says "Welcome to our website." It was a very proud moment the day you created your website, and then you have to tell them, "Hey, this is my website." Right? People had to type in and just to. So now you're saying that the competition is so high and great that you have to be. You have to have marketing consulting or somebody with you to help you to bring you in the searches. Otherwise, nobody would ever remember your keyword.
And it's much more than that, because when you look at websites now, like if you go to a website that sells eyeglasses, you can upload your picture and it models it, it moves it around, it puts the lenses on it, and you can see what that's like. The technology people are using on websites is incredible. When you look at Amazon, like you were talking about before with Facebook, they're tracking all your behaviors and they're showing you products based on what they think you're going to want to see. All the programming behind all of this stuff is so high tech, and most people, they don't think about that. They just think, I want a website and I want to put all my products on there. But if you don't have a way
to attract the people and keep them online.
You have to attract them. You have to keep their attention. If I put up a website that has 100,000 products on it, for example, let's say I'm an importer and I got 100,000 products. If I don't show you the products that you are interested in, you're going to go away. So I can't just say, here's my 100,000 products, hit next a bunch of times and you can see everything. I have to organize and I have to put things up and I have to outsmart you a little bit to make sure you're seeing things that you're interested in. Or that if you look at something now and then you skip ahead a few times, that you can go back to something you saw before.
Just like Amazon does. You completely forgot about a product,
items.
And they kind of remind you, and you said, oh, you know what, I forgot to order that. So any small business owner, just off of your head, you can say, what type of businesses do you think? I mean, I know I don't want to target one business right now, but insurance business, for example, is one. Right? They want both of the computers. The owner must know what's happening on both stores. So what type of industries you would like to maybe share is good to have network security and communication between these offices?
Well, for network security and communications, it's going to be any small multi-office thing.
Any multi-office.
And your phone companies or your internet provider companies can help you with some level of that. But once the connection's made to your building, they kind of stop paying attention. So you still want somebody to come in, because it's more than just the network connection.
Right.
It's more than the firewall. You want to make sure about data backups, make sure you're keeping up with everything, because it's unbelievable how many companies go out of business because they have a disaster that they cannot recover from.
Yeah.
And
they lose everything.
I had a client that was doing backups, but he did all of his backups onto the same writable DVD. And when that DVD quit, he didn't know, like it didn't give an error message or something. And then when his system crashed, the DVD was bad and he had no backups. And his data for his whole company for however many years is all gone. It's like you can go out of business for that. So these are not areas to save money. It's not that expensive to look at solutions to these things. But yeah, for target industries, all these kind of small offices like that are really good. But it could be as simple as a hair salon or a restaurant or a nightclub. A lot of work that I do is with professionals like CPAs, lawyers, and things of that nature, but retail,
So, Jerry, why don't you give your information or where people can reach you if they need your consulting services?
Okay. Well, I am Jerry Hobby. I'm CEO of Anything Internet, and the best way to find me is anythinginternet.com, and from there you can fill out our contact form, and the phone number's there. So if you want to email me, jerry@anythinginternet.com will get you directly to me.
Excellent. So Nazreen, अगर आपको if for any reason, I mean, if you still have any questions which you want us to direct or you want to get in touch with Jerry, मैं email कीजिएगा storefront@gmail पे, and we'll get you connected. और अगर इसके अलावा भी अगर आप कोई technology related या कोई नई industry which you want us to introduce, हमें email कीजिए. हम definitely experts को invite करके आपको information मुहैया करेंगे. So Nazreen, इसके साथ there are so many things, Jerry, we can talk about. I mean, I have some other questions popping up with the e-commerce side of it.
Oh, there's a big world in e-commerce to talk about.
Yes, it is indeed. So e-commerce side, people who are selling something on Amazon, eBay, or any other platform, is it safe for consumers to buy stuff other than those major companies?
I prefer personally dealing directly with the major companies, and I'm a little more skeptical with the Ma and Pa websites because I want to trust
don't know
or whatever. But here's the real truth, okay? All the internet fraud, privacy violations, people stealing credit cards, and all the crimes that happen out there are protected by your credit card companies.
Okay.
So if your credit card gets exploited or used in some way, the credit card company gives the money back. So you don't have to be as afraid of it as all of that. But if you use a debit card online, you could have your bank account wiped out before you get that protection and get that money put back. You can have all kinds of transactions failing and all of that. So I do recommend using a legitimate credit card for your online transactions and not your debit card. So at least there's a buffer that keeps it from hitting your cash immediately.
Okay, so hopefully, well, with the security background, your security background, I want to ask is let's say there are many companies, they ship you if you're buying from Amazon, there are certain products are being shipped from China or some other country. Since they are part of Amazon, no problem. You sign up with them because you know that Amazon usually prefers the consumers, not the sellers, right?
Right.
So in that case, what happens? I mean, I know you are protected from a credit card company, but if you are selling, is there any government law regulations that, you said briefly that merchant services make you sign certain contracts.
Right.
So consumer is always protected.
The consumer is protected from the credit card side, but there are areas things can blow up. I'll give an example. You can buy something on Amazon and get something entirely different than what you ordered. It could be a fraudulent version of something. The biggest one out there right now is the Yeti cups. You know those metal Yeti insulated stainless steel cups?
Right.
They're all fake. The Yeti company sells online, but so does a whole bunch of Chinese copiers. So you can get something that looks like it has the logo on it and everything, but made to a lower quality standard. And
so
you're
Amazon
paying
kicks them
full
out
price.
maybe after they have been
When there's
reported.
enough reports. And
Okay.
like one time I ordered a pillow, and what I got was not the pillow that I ordered, and turned out the seller was dumping flea market junk and pretending it was some name brand expensive Tempur-Pedic pillow or whatever. But Amazon jumped right in and they gave me my money back and they dealt with it. But the amount of fraud that occurs in the Amazon marketplace is ridiculous. And especially when you're dealing with China, because it can take you 30 days to get your product from China.
30
so
days.
it can be really bad. So watch for Amazon to be the actual seller, and watch for the marketplace stuff and be a little more skeptical. But, you know, if you get something wrong, you contact Amazon. They will help you out.
Excellent. Jerry, I cannot thank you more enough for you taking the time out and sharing wonderful information nonstop. Because I know we can go on and on. There are so many questions popping up, and hopefully from our viewers we might get some questions which I would refer to you.
And they can please contact me. Please do. It's okay. I'll answer your questions. Yeah.
So नाज़रीन, hopefully आपने इस program को enjoy किया होगा. There are so many things we can do. We talked about e-commerce, internet security, anything internet, and you know there are so many other things we did not discuss. But hopefully in the next show we'll discuss more. तो नाज़रीन, जैसा कि मैंने आपको इनिशियली जिक्र किया था कि हर प्रोग्राम के थर्ड सेगमेंट में हम आपकी मुलाकात एक ह्यूस्टन की लोकल सेलिब्रिटी से करवाया करेंगे. तो आप हमारे साथ रहिए. हम आपकी मुलाकात एक सक्सेसफुल एंटरप्रेन्योर से करवाते हैं और अपने मेहमान का शुक्रिया अदा करते हुए आपसे दोबारा मिलते हैं इस ब्रेक के बाद. थैंक यू. वेलकम नाजरीन, मैं हूं आमिर पीरज़ादा, आपका होस्ट स्टोर फ्रंट के साथ. नाजरीन, जैसा आप जानते हैं इस शो में हम आपकी मुलाकात बिज़नेस ओनर से करवाते हैं, नए बिज़नेस आइडियाज़ शेयर करते हैं. तो नाजरीन, फ्रॉम नाउ ऑन वी हैव एडेड ए सेगमेंट जिसमें हम आपकी मुलाकात एक लोकल पर्सनालिटी से करवाएंगे ह्यूस्टन की, और उनके साथ उनकी सक्सेस स्टोरी आपके साथ शेयर किया करेंगे. तो नाज़रीन, इस हवाले से सेगमेंट से हमारे जो आज के गेस्ट हैं वो उनका नाम है लाला गुलफराज खान, जिनका ताल्लुक़ हज़ारा पाकिस्तान एबटाबाद से है. और नाज़रीन, ये शो तो शायद इनकी एफ़र्ट्स सिंस 1980 जस्टिस तो ना कर सके, लेकिन फिर भी हम कोशिश करेंगे कि इनसे बातें करें और आपके लिए एक एग्जाम्पल बताएं कि जो हमारे कम्युनिटी के लोग, हमारे मुल्क के लोग हैं, हाउ दे हैव वर्कड हार्ड एंड अचीव्ड, जो जिस लेवल पे वो लोग अभी यहाँ पर हैं इतने सालों की मेहनत से. लाला गुलफराज खान जो हैं वो पाकिस्तान चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स के प्रेसिडेंट रह चुके हैं, पाकिस्तान एसोसिएशन ऑफ ग्रेटर ह्यूस्टन के प्रेसिडेंट रह चुके हैं. तो गुलफराज खान साहब, अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
जी वालेकुम सलाम जी,
और बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया शो में आने का.
आपका बहुत शुक्रिया. मैं आज टीवी का मशकूर हूँ, शेख नजम अली और आप सबका, आपकी पूरी टीम का, कि आपने मुझे दावत दी और चांस दिया
जी
कि मैं आके अपनी स्टोरी बयान करूँ.
बहुत शुक्रिया सर.
मैं आपका शुक्रगुजार हूँ और आपके व्यूवर का भी शुक्रगुजार हूँ.
So we are really honored to have it, have you, and as you, मैं आपको बताया कि ये प्रोग्राम जो है इस सेगमेंट में शायद जस्टिस तो ना कर सके आप लोगों ने जो मेहनत की और रोल मॉडल बने लोगों के लिए. तो आप थोड़ा सा हमारे व्यूअर्स के साथ शेयर कीजिए कि आप कैसे आना हुआ इस कंट्री में, क्या सोचा उस ईयर में, एंड व्हाट डिड यू डू.
देखिए जी, आपको दिस इज़ अ लैंड ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी.
यस,
कि अगर आप हार्ड वर्क करेंगे, ऑनेस्टी से काम करेंगे, तो आपको माँ बाप की दुआएं, अपने रिश्तेदारों अजीज़ों की दुआएं, आपकी कम्युनिटी की दुआएं, صحیح طریقے سے کرو گے تو اللہ آپ کو کامیابی دے گا. یہاں آگے میں نے کام اپنا یہ سویپ ماپ اور سٹاکنگ سے شروع کیا, اور کرتے کرتے اللہ نے کافی ترقی دی, اور 85 میں نے اپنی پہلی بزنس خریدی, اور اس کے بعد پھر 89 90 اس طرح آف اینڈ آن مزید اس کام کو بڑھایا. پھر اپنے جو باقی رشتہ دار دوست یہ وہ جن کو ہیلپ چاہیے تھی ان کے ساتھ ہیلپ بھی کی. اس میں مینشن کرنا ضروری سمجھوں گا کہ اپنا میرے کزن تھے اشرف عباسی صاحب, انہوں نے مجھے کافی سپورٹ کیا اور سٹارٹنگ میں ہیلپ بھی انہوں نے سب سے زیادہ کی. تو اس کے بعد جب سمجھے کہ ہم نے اپنے فائنانشلی اپنے آپ کو تھوڑا سیٹ کر دیا ہے, تو بعد میں کمیونٹی ورک میں بھی آئے, والنٹیئر کام کیا, پاکستان ایسوسیشن میں کام کیا, پاکستان چیمبر آف کامرس میں کیا, اپنے ہزارہ ویلفیئر ایسوسیشن بنائی, اس میں کافی کام کیا. زلزلہ جب ہوا تھا اس میں بھی ہم نے کافی جو بھی ہم سے ہو سکا کیا, بغیر کسی کوئی اس کے اپنے خرچے پہ سارا کچھ کیا. اور اس وقت اس میں بھی ہماری اپنے شیخ نجم صاحب نے اور سجاد برکی نے کافی ہماری ہیلپ کی تھی. تو یہ سب کیا کہتے ہیں کہ تیرا کرم ہے آقا کہ بات اب تک بنی ہوئی ہے. تو یہ سب آپ سب کی دعائیں شامل ہیں.
تو یہ بات بننی شروع ہوئی 1980 سے. 1980 تو آپ کا آنا کیسے ہوا؟
میں تو ایون 1971 میں مرچنٹ نیوی میں کام شروع کیا تھا, تو 10 سال مرچنٹ نیوی میں تھا. اس کے بعد پھر یہاں آ گیا کہ بھائی
تو یہ لینڈڈ ان
ہیوسٹن.
اچھا, تو ماشاءاللہ سنس 1980 سے
1980 سے یہاں پہ ہوں.
اچھا,
اور یعنی اللہ کا کافی.
تو پہلی جاب آپ کی کون سی تھی؟
پہلی جاب سٹور پہ تھی.
اچھا, کنوینئنس اسٹور.
کنوینئنس اسٹور میں جو سٹاکنگ کرتے تھے,
اچھا,
سویپ کرتے تھے, ماپ کرتے تھے.
اچھا,
تو آئی انجوائے اٹ.
اچھا,
تو وہاں سے شروع کیا اور پھر کرتے کرتے اسٹور کے اونر بھی بن گئے.
اچھا اچھا, ماشاءاللہ. تو 1985 میں آپ نے
اور بیچتے رہے, اور
1985 میں آپ نے پہلا بزنس لیا. اور اس کے بعد آپ نے جیسا کہا کہ آپ نے جب ایک دفعہ بزنس سیٹ کر لیا, اس کے بعد آپ نے سوشل سین پہ بھی آپ آئے,
سوشل سین میں آنا شروع کیا.
تو گیس اسٹیشن کے علاوہ آپ نے کون سے
رینٹلز پراپرٹیز, ریئل اسٹیٹ کا کیا جی.
اچھا, تو سب سے زیادہ آپ کو کس میں انجوائے کیا, کس بزنس میں آپ نے؟
میں نے تو خیر کنوینئنس اسٹور میں زیادہ انجوائے کیا کہ اسی میں میری ایکسپرٹی ہے. تو جتنے بھی ہمارے پاکستان سے لوگ آتے ہیں جن کو اگر کوئی وہ انجینئر ڈاکٹر نہیں ہے تو زیادہ تر وہ اسٹوروں میں ہی آتے ہیں. تو اسٹور میں نے کافی انجوائے کیا, اور اس کے بعد پھر ریئل اسٹیٹ میں بھی.
تو 1980 سے آئی نو ابھی سکسیس اسٹوری آپ کی ماشاءاللہ, ٹائم ہمارے پاس اتنا شاید نہ ہو کہ جو ماشاءاللہ آپ نے اسٹرگلس کی ہیں اور جتنے ایئرز آپ کو لگے اس کو سیٹ کرنے میں. تو آج کا گیس اسٹیشن اور اس زمانے میں آپ کیا فرق دیکھتے ہیں؟
اس زمانے کا اور آج کا کافی فرق یہ ہے کہ 80 میں گیس اسٹیشن جو ہے وہ اتنے زیادہ وہ کم پیسے سے بھی خرید لیتے تھے, اسٹارٹ کر لیتے تھے. مگر آج کل آپ کو پتہ ہے کہ کافی وہ نئی وہ چیزیں آ گئی ہیں, اور آپ کو بڑی ٹاپ کلاس کی کنسٹرکشن کرنی اور اس کو بنانا. تو فرق تو ہے, مگر بیسیکلی جو کام ہے وہ آپ جتنی محنت کریں گے, جتنی آنیسٹی سے کریں گے, اللہ تعالیٰ آپ کو اس سے زیادہ تر.
یہ بات آپ کی صحیح ہے کہ آنیسٹی اینڈ ہارڈ ورک لینڈ آف اپرچونٹی.
جی جی,
جب سارے انگریڈینٹس صحیح ٹائم پہ مل جائیں تو اللہ تعالیٰ ضرور ترقی دیتا ہے.
بالکل.
تو آپ کی جو سوشل ایکٹیویٹیز رہیں پاکستان ایسوسیشن میں, تو وہاں پہ آپ نے کس طرح کی خدمات انجام دیں؟
پاکستان ایسوسیشن میں تقریباً کافی ابھی بھی جب بھی ضرورت ہوتی ہے ہم لوگ جاتے ہیں. اس میں ایگزیکٹو بورڈ اس سے میں تھا, اس کے پھر 4-5 سال کے بعد پریزیڈنٹ بھی بن گیا.
اچھا,
تو جہاں بھی کمیونٹی میں کوئی اس طرح کا کوئی انسیڈنٹ ہوتا, کوئی واقعہ ہوتا, تو ہم وہاں پہ سب سے پہلے پہنچتے. اور کافی دفعہ یہاں پہ جتنی کچھ ڈیتھ ہوئی ان کے ہم نے پاکستان میں ان کی جن کی باڈی بھیجنی تھی اس میں بھیجنے میں کافی مدد کی ISGH کے ساتھ مل کے. پھر یہاں پہ سٹی آف ہیوسٹن میں ہم نے جا کے ایک دفعہ یعنی کوئی 11-12 ہمارے پاکستانی بھائی اسٹوروں پہ مارے گئے تھے. تو اس کے خلاف ہم نے بڑا سخت احتجاج کیا تھا اور سب کے سب پکڑے گئے تھے وہ جتنے بھی ہوتے. اور اس کے علاوہ یعنی اپنا اردو کلاسز شروع کی تھیں. کافی چیزیں فنکشن کرتے تھے ہم جب پاکستان ایسوسیشن. اس کے بعد پاکستان چیمبر 1997 میں اشرف عباسی صاحب نے شروع کی تھی, تو اس میں بھی ہم 50 فاؤنڈنگ ممبرز تھے. جو 50th اینیورسری تھی پاکستان انڈیپینڈنس ڈے کی, اینڈ ماشاء اللہ شیخ نجم ون آف دیم.
So mashallah, you have been pioneers of I would say Pakistan Association اور جو پاکستان چیمبر آف کامرس کے حوالے سے آپ پریزیڈنٹ بھی رہ چکے ہیں اس کے, اور ابھی بھی ایکٹیو
ایڈوائزری بورڈ کا چیئرمین بھی رہ چکا ہوں.
ایڈوائزری بورڈ کے
اور ابھی بھی ان کے ایڈوائزری بورڈ پہ ہوں میں.
جی, تو اس حوالے سے آپ نے کیا پروگریس کی لوگوں کے لیے؟ اور
ہم نے یعنی 97 کے بعد یہاں پہ ہر سال یعنی تقریباً فری آف کاسٹ ہم نے سیمینارز کیے ہیں لوگوں کو ایجوکیٹ کرنے کے لیے. تو اس میں جو ہے امیگریشن سے سیمینارز, بزنس سیمینارز, انشورنس, لائف انشورنس, ٹیکس جو ریٹرنز ہوتے ہیں, یا CPAs کو انوائٹ کیا, اٹارنیز کو انوائٹ کیا, بزنس مین کو انوائٹ کیا. تو یہ چیز تقریباً 97 سے ہر سال اب تک کر رہے ہیں. بلکہ ریسنٹلی بھی ابھی جو چیمبر کے پریزیڈنٹ آصف احسان, تو وہ بھی اسی طرح شروع انہوں نے کیا ہوا ہے. اور اس کام کو ہم نے جاری رکھا ہوا, فری آف کاسٹ, کوئی چارج نہیں کرتے. ہم لوگ اسپانسر ڈھونڈ لیتے ہیں تو اس پہ ہم لوگ اپنا سیمینارز کرتے ہیں.
تو گلفار صاحب, it is very soothing actually even for some people to see کہ کسی کی سکسیس اسٹوری because they can resonate with you, کیونکہ آپ جیسے کافی لوگ آئے ہیں اس سال ان ایئرز میں, جبکہ لائف ہو سکتا ہے اس وقت ٹف نہ ہو, لیکن جس شخص نے وہ حالات سے گزرا ہوتا ہے سخت ٹائم اسی کو. تو کسی ہمارے ویورز کے ساتھ کوئی ایسا واقعہ تاکہ کوئی بندہ ریلیٹ کر سکے اس کے ساتھ, یار یہ چیز میرے ساتھ بھی ہوئی تھی, کوئی ایسا ٹف واقعہ. ہم نے اچھی بات تو کی ماشاءاللہ, اللہ تعالیٰ نے آپ کو ترقی دی, آپ نے بزنس اپنا اسٹارٹ کیا, کوئی ایسا واقعہ شیئر کرنا چاہیں گے ویورز کے ساتھ جو آپ کو یاد رہا ہو اتنے سالوں کی محنت میں, اچھا یا برا واقعہ؟
برا وقت تو یہ ہے کہ وہ کیا کہتے ہیں کہ زندگی موت تو اللہ کے ہاتھ میں ہے, مگر ہم نے کافی سخت ٹائم بھی دیکھا. جب سٹور پہ کام کرتے تھے تو کئی دفعہ جو ہے وہ موت کے منہ سے بھی بچے, کنوینئنس اسٹور میں خاص کر کے. تو یہ سب بس اللہ کا کرم ہے اور اپنے بزرگوں کی دعائیں کہ آپ اگر اپنا کام محنت سے اور فوکس رکھ کے کریں تو آپ کو اللہ ضرور کامیابی دے گا. اور اسی طرح ہم اپنے جتنے باقی لوگ اس کام میں آ رہے ہیں یا کر رہے ہیں تو ان کو بھی یہی ایڈوائس دیتے ہیں, مشورہ دیتے ہیں کہ وہ بھی اپنا یہ محنت سے کریں, اپنی کمیونٹی کی, اپنے دوسرے جو لوگ ہیں ان کی ہیلپ کریں, اور انشاءاللہ یہ کام اسی طریقے سے آگے بڑھتا رہے گا اور کامیابی اللہ دیتا ہے.
تو سر یہ بتائیے کہ آپ کے نے ماشاءاللہ ابھی آئی ایم آلسو گیٹنگ ایک پکچر کہ آپ نے ماشاءاللہ 1980 میں اسٹارٹ کیا, پھر اس کے بعد آپ نے کہا آپ نے سویپ کیا, موپ کیا, اسٹاکنگ کی, اور اس زمانے میں آئی وڈ سے 1980 میں بزنس آف کورس مور ڈینجرس کنسیڈر کیا جاتا تھا. اس زمانے میں آئی بلیو اف آئی ایم ناٹ مسٹیکن ون آف دی موسٹ ڈینجرس جاب in the store working in a gas station especially. اور ہمارے پاکستانی, انڈین, ساؤتھ ایشین جتنے لوگ بھی آئے شروع سے انہوں نے اس بزنس میں ہی کام کیا. تو آئی تھنک ناؤ آئی کین ریلیٹ دا پوائنٹ جہاں پہ آپ نے بینگ اے پریزیڈنٹ آف پاکستان ایسوسیشن, مے بی اٹ واز ریئلی کلوز ٹو یو, جس طرح آپ نے کہا کہ آپ ڈیتھ کے موت کے منہ سے نکلے, تو مے بی دیٹ ٹاپک اور دیٹ انسیڈنٹ واز ریئلی کلوز ٹو یو. to work towards it. اور اس کے بعد ہی کافی سارے لاز ایسے آئے کنوینئنس اسٹورس کے لیے. مجھے یاد ہے آپ لوگوں کی I don't know how many years ago یہ واقعہ ہوا تھا.
جی
تو آپ لوگوں کی ایفرٹ سے جو ہے انہوں نے ان تمام کو پکڑا.
کافی لا چینج ہوئے.
یس, اس کے بعد کافی لا چینج ہوئے. اور ابھی پوائنٹ اس حوالے سے بات کرتے ہیں تو ابھی انہوں نے اسٹورس کو موسٹ سیفسٹ پلیس بنانے کے لیے تگود شروع کر دی ہے. اب پہلے کی طرح نہیں ہے کہ اگر آپ نے کیمرہ سسٹم نہیں لگانا تو آپ کی چوائس. سٹی ول ناٹ سپورٹ یو جب تک آپ اپنا کیمرہ سسٹم نہیں لگائیں گے, جب تک آپ اپنا سیف نہیں لگائیں گے, جب تک آپ اپنی لائٹیں ٹھیک نہیں کریں گے تو سٹی ول ناٹ سپورٹ یو. تو ناظرین, جیسا ہم نے ذکر کیا کہ لالا گلفراز خان صاحب نے کی اسٹرگل جو شروع ہوئی ہے وہ 1980 سے, اس سے پہلے ان کا مرچنٹ نیوی میں آپ کا تعلق رہا, اور اس کے بعد جو ہے وہ 1980 کے اندر ہیوسٹن سے انہوں نے ایز اے کلرک, اسٹاکر, سویپ موپ کرتے ہوئے انہوں نے ایک اسٹور میں کام کرنا شروع کیا, اور پھر وہاں سے انہوں نے اپنا پہلا اسٹور کچھ عرصے بعد ماشاءاللہ خریدا, اور اس کے بعد پھر وہ ریئل اسٹیٹ کے بزنس کو ماشاءاللہ گرو کیا. ابھی میں آپ سے ریئل اسٹیٹ کے انکم نمبرز تو نہیں مانگوں گا لیکن ماشاءاللہ ایسوسیشن پوائنٹ آف ویو سے ہو یا سوشل ورک کے پوائنٹ آف ویو سے ہو, چاہے لوگوں کی اپریسیشن کے حوالے سے ہو, لالا گلفراز خان ماشاءاللہ has created and named himself as a well recognized personality in Houston, Texas. پورا ہیوسٹن ماشاءاللہ آپ کو نام سے جانتا ہے. تو ناظرین, یہ ہم لوگوں کے لیے ایک بہت اچھی نہ کہ صرف مثال ہے بلکہ ان لوگوں کے لیے بھی جو اس کنٹری میں ریسنٹلی آئے ہیں. کیونکہ آپ کیا کہتے ہیں, کیونکہ ٹائم تو ویسا ہی رہتا ہے. یس, ٹیکنالوجی چینج ہو جاتی ہے, لاس چینج ہو جاتے ہیں, لیکن آپ کا کسی جگہ پہ جانا اور وہاں سے دوبارہ اسٹرگل اپنا شروع کرنا تو وہ صحیح رہتا ہے. تو ایسے بندے کو, ایسے اگر کوئی ہمیں دیکھ رہا ہے تو اس کے لیے آپ کیا ایڈوائز کریں گے؟ کیونکہ ایک آپ کی ایگزامپل ہمارے سامنے ہے کہ آپ نے ٹف ٹائم سے شروع کیا اور اللہ تعالیٰ نے آپ کو اس قابل بنایا کہ اب آپ لوگوں کی ہیلپ کر سکتے, بینگ اے پریزیڈنٹ آف دوز ایسوسیشن. تو ہمارے ویورز کے لیے کوئی ایک ایسی ایڈوائس جو آپ دے سکیں.
دیکھیں, جتنے بھی نئے لوگ آتے ہیں یا جو اسٹرگل کر رہے ہیں تو ان کے لیے یہی ہے کہ وہ محنت کریں, آنیسٹی سے کام کریں, تو انشاءاللہ کامیابی ان کو ضرور ملے گی. کام میں وہ کیا کہتے ہیں کہ ڈنڈی نہیں ماریں, کام
شارٹ کٹ نہ ڈھونڈیں,
اور
پیسے بنانے
میں ہمیشہ ایون چیمبر آف کامرس میں بھی یا پاکستان ایسوسیشن میں تو کئی میرے ساتھی ہوتے تو وہ تھوڑا جلد بازی میں نے یہ کرنا ہے وہ کرنا ہے, تو میں ہمیشہ ان کو کہتا تھا پلیز سلو اینڈ اسٹڈی ونز دا ریس.
یس,
کہ اگر آپ سوچ سمجھ کے اور اس چیز کو نہایت ہمبلی کریں گے, اللہ تعالیٰ آپ کی مدد ضرور کرے گا. ہمارے پاس جتنے آئے, کوئی ڈاکٹرز آئے جو جہاں پہ شروع میں کنوینئنس اسٹور پہ ہمارے ساتھ کام کیا, انجینئرز کافی, اور انہوں نے اپنے جو 4-5 سال کے بعد میں نے کئی اب دیکھے ہیں کہ دے آر ویری سکسیزفل ڈاکٹرز. 87-88 میں میرے ساتھ ایک تھا اسٹوڈنٹ تھا, وہ یہاں پہ میڈیکل کر کے آیا تھا, تو اب میرے پاس جاب وغیرہ اس نے شروع کی. ابھی تقریباً مہینہ 2 پہلے مجھے کسی گیس اسٹیشن پہ ہم گیس ڈال رہے تھے, اینڈ ہی واز ڈرائیونگ اے ویری نائس مرسڈیز, اینڈ اس نے مجھے پہچان لیا کہ, اور میرے ساتھ جب میں نے بات چیت شروع کی تو کہتے ہیں کہ ابھی میں از اے ویری سکسیزفل ڈاکٹر.
ہی یوزڈ ٹو ورک ود یو. تو لالا گلفراز خان صاحب, بہت بہت شکریہ آپ کا.
نہیں جی, آپ کا بہت شکریہ. اٹس اے گریٹ آنر فار می.
نو آنر فار اس.
مجھے بڑی خوشی ہوئی آپ سے بات چیت کرتے ہوئے.
بہت بہت شکریہ, بہت شکریہ. اور آپ کی ایڈوائس آئی ایم گونا نوٹ اٹ ڈاؤن, سلو اینڈ اسٹڈی اینڈ ون دا ریس. جلدی نہ کریں, شارٹ کٹ نہ ڈھونڈیں, تو ان شاء اللہ تعالیٰ آپ کو جو ہے وہ ترقی ملے گی. تو ناظرین, جیسا کہ ہم نے آپ کو ذکر کیا کہ اس پروگرام میں اور اگلے پروگرامز میں ہم آپ کی ملاقات جو ہے ایک لوکل پرسنالٹی سے سکسیس سٹوری آپ سے شیئر کیا کریں گے. سو یو کین ریزونیٹ. اف یو ہیو اے اسٹوری ٹو ٹیل, ہمیں ای میل کیجیے storefront@gmail.com پہ. تو ناظرین, اگلے پروگرام کے ساتھ دوبارہ حاضر ہوں گے. خدا حافظ.